What's going on, fellow humans and resellers? It is I, James, redoptionagency.com. 22 years selling full-time on eBay. And let's look at Saturday's numbers, see what sold. So, made it up to $847 yesterday, up 6.3% from the day before. There was a little hiccup in the day, about 5:50, I believe. Everything just stopped. Up until that point, I had multiple sales, multiple offers come through every hour. The cool thing about seeing what happened yesterday, as I said before, when you do more volume, you can see more of the problems. Well, at 5:50, for the past like 4 minutes, I was taking offers on a cassette single lot. So at 5:50, everything just stopped. Rolled around till about nothing came through till about 7:30. At 7:30, that same person I was taking offers from at 5:50, all of a sudden 6 more offers came in at 7:30 exactly, all at the same time. So it felt like what we talked about a lot of times, where there seems like there's a backup in the queue or whatever with eBay when things kind of go off the rails. Then I ended up getting one sale, and then it shut off again for I think another half hour to an hour. I didn't check the exact time, but it was definitely a half hour plus. So there was some kind of a hiccup during the day for me. So sold 75 items yesterday, up 17.2%. The buy two, get two free on the media seems to be doing pretty well. Had multiple buyers come in and grab a bunch of media. So we'll take a look at that. And even today, also some higher dollar vinyl. So don't pay no attention to the selling cost on the weekends, because the weekends, everything's not shipped on a certain day. Some's done on Friday, some's done on Saturday. The majority's done on Sunday. So there's always different steps. So that's not an accurate number on the weekend. And my camera just turned red, so I want to make sure it's still recording. All right. So those numbers are not totally accurate. It's more about an average when it comes to that. But I'm curious to see with doing this buy two, get two free, how it improves my selling cost. From first glance, I think it's going to definitely improve it and get me down farther. I was hitting about 50% since I started the free shipping. So the goal was to get that 50% down closer to 45. So if I have a lot of volume with people coming in, if they're just going to buy one, as I said yesterday, on one $6.99 item, I'm making $1.67. But if they say, ooh, if I buy one more, I can get 4 for the same amount of money, then I'm making $1.90 per item, and it enticed them to spend a little bit more money than just for buying the one CD, which helps me in the long run. So I'm hoping that number is going to be closer to 45%. So we'll see. We'll get a good run at that at the end of the month, even though this first week was mostly the old way of doing it. But I think we'll get a good sense of that number at the end of the month. So top 5 categories sold yesterday. We got DVDs coming in at number 5 at $49. Oh, wow, no vinyl. DVDs topped out vinyl yesterday. Wow. Number 4, Major League Baseball, $75, up 18.2%. Music cassettes sitting at number 3, where it does a lot, at $89, up 85%. I'm getting ready to launch a bunch of cassettes right now today. So, number 2, hats. Only $131 in hats yesterday, with number 1 being music CDs, $266, up 23%. I'm going to guess number 6 is probably going to be vinyl, and it is. Only $47 in vinyl, down 33%. So, kind of shocking. But we got 100% on all these other little things. Some NASCAR, wrestling, some figures, some hockey, and some women's clothing. So, what sold yesterday? We'll get through what sold today here. All this is today so far. So we're at 12:30 right now, and I'm sitting at $253 on Sunday. So It was a good start, and it's kind of slowed down. There was about 7 hour shutdown overnight again last night, so hopefully that'll rebound today. This was the big vinyl lot that I talked about. Buy two get two free. One of them's not showing probably because I have more than one. So here we are on the 6th, right here. So CDs and cassettes to start out. And this one was a lot, buy two, get two. And I had a couple of different cassette single lots. One of them, the person was just sending me offers instead of doing the buy two, get two. I'm like, okay. That happened on some other things also. Again, some VHS tapes. It's 2 days in a row where I've sold some VHS. Kevin Nash, the Wolfpack. Wolfpack's back. And here's one of the cassette single lots right here. There's the NASCAR piece. You see, yesterday definitely felt like a Feeding the Beast feel. So I love that. So if I can keep that rolling, that just motivates me to list more. So even if I'm basically doing a 50% off on media, if you buy two, I think, it's just not just going to help the numbers increase. Here's another lot. It's going to definitely motivate me to list more and feed the beasts. So Jen will be happy. One of her Christmas items sold yesterday. And now that I'm playing with the low end of eBay, competing with the big boys out there, a lot of my just stuff that just sits has been moving. This was one of them, and this is clearly another one. Since I started, I had 5 of these, I think, and I think I sold 4 so far. Any other way, this thing would have just sat. Cardigans. So I'm moving that stuff that I've got tons of sitting in storage. So that's nice to see. Some hats, some more CDs, hats. And selling media is my first love. So anything that's going to move more media to entice me to list more media, that's just a bonus for me, for money-wise and for motivation-wise, because I love listing, going through, selling, everything to do with media I just love. So Pee-wee, stop. I gave him his medicine. So hopefully that'll kick in within the next hour. Let's see. Cruise ship stuff. I always buy that. Monopoly hat. Cardinal bobblehead. DVD. Definitely got to get more DVDs listed. These two were bought together. And we had that Pet Shop Boys CD. I took an offer for $25 on that, I believe it was. And that's what I like about this whole buy two, get two free, and the whole feel of the Feeding the Beast, is now I have no problems listing things that CDs that have no back inserts or have no front inserts because I'm selling them. Cassettes with no inserts, I'm going to list them if it's something worth listing. Like a Garth Brooks, maybe not necessary. If I'm not selling Garth Brooks with the insert, there's really no point in putting the Garth Brooks without the insert up. But other than that, I have no problems listing things that are not complete, because my prices are so low. People are just going to throw them in their lot when they decide to buy something. So more vinyl. And I saw this sold as I made the video yesterday showing what I listed. So that sold pretty quick. And that was from the yard sale vinyl line. And of course, you know, I love classical vinyl. Pee-wee. Hey, stop. And now we're on the day before. So there we go. That is Saturday, July 6th, 2024 sales. 75 items, $800 something. So we'll see what today brings. It's been kind of quiet after this morning's little pop. So hopefully that'll turn back on here soon. All right. Thanks, everybody. And I'll see you all in the next video. Later.